Greetings, my fellow freedom-loving thinkers. Thank you for tuning to LL3 Podcast. My name is Craig, transmitting from the beautiful realms of planet Earth. Today's date is Sunday, March 8th, 2026. This is episode 1944. Biometrics back digital government gains around the world. Before I proceed, you can follow me on multiple social media sites and podcast channels. Just type in Looky Luck number 3, Looky Luck Roman number 3 eyes, or Looky Luck Roman number 3 podcast. In addition, if you have any questions, comments, recommendations, all that good stuff, whatever you do, please use decorum. Hit me via email to ll3.podcast@proton.me if you're going to donate, go to paypal.me or cash.app Loki Luck number 3. / to be exact. I'm both of PayPal and Cash.app. So it's daylight savings times blues. Many of us have to change our clock an hour ahead for the next 7-8 months, you can say. What else is new, right? But the whole thing is, I just do my own thing. I just rest up and don't do anything, don't even party, anything like that. Just relax, and that got adjusted pretty well. Yeah, I'm just observing things more thoroughly, more insanity. Keo bono, who benefits from what's going on with the wars around the world, seizing lands. Everything's being like under the same global order umbrella when you think about it. That's one thing I always noticed for a very long time. And you don't have to be a genius to figure it out. Always want to connect the dots and see things thoroughly. How accurate is the information, right? Hear both sides of the official narratives, and I'm like, oh, really? Okay. I want to take that side instead. Please. Yep, of course, the thing with Iran, I still renounce it. It's just, like I told people, I'm not even fans of the mullah government either. When it comes to government, I'm not even a fan. I don't kiss rings. I don't kiss the floor they walk on. Because they're nothing without us. And, oh man, and other things are occurring as well with many other ordeals. But, instead of complaining, just do. I read a good article a while back on the Epoch Time about social media, when people are actually, deleting their accounts. Many of the Gen Zs and others are going more rural, being homesteading, not relying on technology as much, which is good because I'm the same way. Social media to me is a tool, not a lifeblood. Always use it wisely. Don't have to make it into a personal diary or anything like that. Of course, you got the keyboard warriors that don't have the courage to do a duel, to challenge you to a duel. They love to run their mouths off, try to call you out. And if you be a person, they'll poop in their pants, right? They're like criminals. They like dishing up, but hate receiving. They're being constructive. They don't want to act like they're all experts, right? Well, I just get inspired not to be like them. Well, without further ado, I'm going to read this article here from biometricsupdate.com. It came out yesterday by Chris Burt. Biometrics back digital government gains around the world. As it reads here, digital government was in the spotlight this week on Biometric Update with the release of OECD rankings and a full day of focused coverage on Tuesday. Amadeus could soon take an additional element of government digital transformation beyond airport biometrics if it acquires Edemia Public Services. A couple of influential organizations released white papers on connecting digital ID and payments, whether through dedicated credentials for digital wallets. The other top stories of the week introduced workforce fraud solutions, the next step in age assurance and advanced liveness detection. Transforming public services, payments, and borders. University of Cambridge launched a project to help governments establish and enforce effective regulations for digital identity, with a presentation including representatives from the Gates Foundation, the Apanzi network, MasterCard, and Ethiopia's NIDP. The Cambridge DPI regulatory program, digital identity, consists of a series of reports, workshops, and knowledge sharing hub. The OECD Digital Government Index shows a significant improvement compared to the 2023 version, but also challenges for governments to keep up with the pace of change and public demands. Countries like Portugal and Chile, showing major gains in public sector digital transformation, celebrate the results. Woo! I will trust the state, and I will feel great. This is really like, Orwellian, rollerball movie, rollerball and all that. Oh, yeah. I'll continue on. Beyond the OECD, a new authentication framework for public service access has been introduced by St. Lucia. The NAF provides a digital ID access through the Dig Government portal or coming mobile app for secure the digital government services, including civil registration and online payments. The UK's sudden pivot, at least in name, from the DIATF to the Trust Framework for Digital Verification Services included recognition that a private sector DVS market is already in place and should be fostered. DVS providers will be less encouraged by a suggestion that the public sector should handle access to public services. Academia Public Security holds a robust profile of contracts related to digital government, including for mobile driver's licenses, or MDLS, in the United States, as well as in biometrics for airport modernization. This could explain why Amadeus has emerged as a suitor in Academia PS sale by Advent at a price that could exceed $3 billion. 3 unnamed countries are behind schedule implementing EES, the EC says. Otherwise, EU LISA says the system is in a normal, stable operational state, and it lays out its plans for interoperability between the EES, ETIAS, and Rodac biometric systems. A World Bank white paper proposes a conceptual model for reusable digital IDs specifically for fast payments. The payments identity credentials would be based on VC and involve the cooperation of national ID authorities and fast payment systems. Visa considered how digital identity wallets can improve public service delivery and payments in a white paper of its own. Moving beyond ID-only wallets could, for example, allow people to use the same credential to view their tax information and make a settlement payment. Workforce fraud protections. Checker and Oracle have each introduced biometric identity verification systems to protect against different forms of workforce fraud. Checker has partnered with Secure for face biometrics, liveliness, and documents analysis to catch fraud in the hiring process. Oracle has built biometrics and liveness from vendors including Daon and Clear into its enterprise IAM platform for access control and re-authentication throughout the identity lifecycle. Other top stories. AI chatbots are next age assurance target for regulators in a handful of countries, citing risk from non-consensual porn to emotional dependency. On social media age restrictions, the UK is consulting and Poland has joined the fray. The Center for Strategic and International Studies warned that ISIS collection of many millions of people's personal information may create counterintelligence vulnerability. For the U.S. data aggregated by Planter software provides a valuable target for foreign intelligence services, according to the report. Encode has passed iBeta Level 3 biometric presentation, attack detection evaluation with no false matches or non-matches on either iOS or Android. The deep site liveness detection software was developed specifically to handle sophisticated attacks from including deepfakes. Truliu CTO Hal Lanis says on this week's episode of the Biometric Update podcast that in identity verification, the bad guys are the early technology adopters. He also talks about his background in rocket science and drawing inspiration from Apollo 13 mission. Biometric and normalization, provider Attain Insight has joined the Biometrics Institute in line with its commitment to ensuring responsible technology deployment. The Biometrics Institute has grown to more than 200 member organizations, 25 years since its inception. Please let us know of any podcasts, white papers, or other content you think we should share with the people in biometrics and digital identity in the comments below or through social media. Oh, yeah. So very interesting indeed, right? On what is happening. These things they like to use via technocracy when it comes to false flag events, terrorist attacks, wars, even open borders. You know, they want to use all that to control us all. A micro solution to a mega problem, right? So something to always think about. If everyone did things by the book in good faith, this wouldn't be much of an issue. However, you always got folks out there who love to play. Let's play the game of done by design, and we'll give them the solutions. So always think about that, my friends. They don't give a damn about us. They'll find an excuse for everything so they can catch us in your biometric technocratic web. One thing about technology, you can utilize it to enhance yourself and humanity or be enslaved. Which direction you want to go? I say it's time to enhance ourselves and use it against their tyranny. That's just my input on this. To always prepare yourselves, my friends. Decentralization is vital. Without us, they are nothing. So keep up with that maverick ways of thinking. It won't be perfect, but you can say, hey, I've achieved something to better myself. You can too. No more excuses. And I digress. Well, that will be it. I thank everyone for listening. Plus, feel free to download and share us throughout your social media networks. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, all that good stuff, whatever you do, please use decorum. Hit me via email to ll3.podcast@proton.me. If you're going to donate, go to PayPal at me or Cash Out at /3. If you want to support Biometric Update, the footnotes will connect to the link. You can support them, share the information, but observe responsibly. Once again, thank you for your time. Plus, always remember that demoniac resistance is healthy for the soul and can liberate humanity. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Keep on spreading the love. And may your guardian spirits be with you.